Before filming, my group and I carried out intense research in order to get a clear understanding of the codes and conventions used in horror trailers. One thing that we found really quite interesting was the subgenre of the fear of children. This was a very common element used in real media texts, the idea of children to be shown as something to be terrified of. And there have been many previous media texts, such as The Exorcist, which is a classic paedophobic tale, The Omen, Let's Go Play at the Adams. All these films began to create the idea of children being really rebellious and shown in a very disturbing way. We carried out further research and found out that in the 1960s and 70s there was a sociological reading behind it, which stated that the adult generation started to fear the younger generation because they became much more independent. This gave a rise to all these phobias which started to be displayed in horror movies, the idea of the youth having a language which the older generation failed to understand, and parents began to fear that their children were smarter than them, giving them this demonic power. It was stated that the parents failed to understand the culture of young people. We also found that there were many recent examples, including The Orphan, The Ring, Unborn, Dark Water, and The Wreck. This was the reason why we decided to use a child as a villain instead of an unknown killer or a monster.